Hello guys, welcome to my video. Today we're just looking at my current work in progress Zouaves. I did an unboxing video probably last week or so with these guys from Perry Miniatures. So if you want to check that out, I thought just have a look through the box set. It's quite a good box set in my opinion, and hopefully my video shows it off well. So yeah, I was hoping to get all these done by now, but they've been a bit of a slog really, just because they're not as simple as the normal Confederates that I've been used to painting. They're a bit more harder to paint, as in just a few more details. But when you're trying to block paint a whole bunch of them, it can get pretty tiresome. So I did it in a block of 3, leaving 2 blocks. You can just about see in the background here. I got 2 blocks and another commander up there. So 17 men left to paint, with these guys 19 painted. No, not 19. 25 of them painted. So yeah, like I said, it was a bit of a slog, but I eventually got on and got it done. And so I thought I'd show them off, rather than having to wait potentially another week before I can do a video, as I'm a bit conscious I haven't done a video in a few days. Really nice models though, and some good details. Admittedly, I picked a more trickier paint scheme, and I'm not an amazing painter, so I tried to take my time with it, but also lost a bit of patience. So this is my commander, really basic for this guy, just a blue jacket with red trousers, really simple. The blue I've done is probably a bit too light for what I wanted, or what they should be, but I mean, I went to buy a paint especially for this, and I ended up thinking, oh no, my blue would be fine, and I actually think I could have gone a bit darker. But yeah, I've still got to finish these bases on these guys, that's why they're still a work in progress. A bit like my whole Confederate army, I'm yet to get the tufts down on them. So this is my first guy. So you got the blue there, pouch and canteen. Technically the Confederate Zouaves had a different canteen. It actually says it on the booklet, or the bit of paper you get with these Zouaves. But I wasn't that bothered about changing it, so I left it as. I tried to do blue stripes on these white trousers to represent the Tigers, who had these blue striped trousers. Again, I'm not a very good painter, so I did as good as I can without cocking it up completely, and that's what I went with. I'm trying not to over complicate it. The trousers admittedly did look really nice just left white, but I thought if I was going to do it, I'll try to go as accurate as I could. So these guys got a red shirt underneath their dark blue jackets. The dark blue jackets got this red trim, plus all their, like I said, all their packs for when they're on the march, and then these trousers which are white with blue stripes. I think they look nice. It was quite a bit of work to paint them. That's the only thing. Which, so I was used to the Confederates, which I was just boshing through. These guys really slowed me down, and that's why I've kind of not got them all done really. Like I said, I chose to do these in a group of 3 just so I didn't completely lose the will to live when painting them, because they were tough, and when you're doing, well, there were 24 of them, it got really tough. So the blue lines aren't really neat, but I said I kind of got to a point where I lost all care. I just wanted to get them done. You can compare it to the little booklet that it comes with. These stripes are very, very close together, and there's a little demonstration on this guy up here. You can also see the canteen there. He's got a flat canteen rather than a rounded one. It actually says there, look, you can file it down. I didn't bother. I didn't want to mess around with them too much. But you see those stripes are very close together. I'm not that good. I'm not good enough to do that. And I didn't want to just completely cock it up and then have to repaint all the trousers. So I did just this basic stripe scheme. You get what I'm doing with it. You can see they're meant to be blue striped. So yeah, it works for what I want. I think you get the idea. But yeah, I think this is really fun group of dudes to have on the table, just to add a bit more flavour to my army. And it just breaks up the colour really. I've got a lot of these greys and butternuts Confederates, and now I've got some colour, which should be quite fun really. Just to yeah, spice up the table a bit and make it a little bit nicer. As I said, I've got my 2 more units to paint, as well as one more command figure who's going to probably be my sergeant or so. Yeah, so hopefully I can get on with them this week. So I'm recording this on Sunday night, so hopefully during the week now I can get them done. I'm actually away on the weekends on the Saturday, so I won't really be doing any painting on the Saturday, but hopefully I can get these guys done. And I've got some money set aside to buy some Confederate cannons, which I'm hoping to get on and buy them and get them painted up. The only problems with the cannons, I want to base them in a certain way, and I haven't got those bases, so I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet. Whether I just paint them up and paint the cannons unbased, and I'm still going to base the figures on them pennies. So we'll have a think anyway. We'll have a look once I get the kit. We'll have a play with it. But yeah, I hope you like these guys. Like I say, they're really basic. Again, down to my basic paint scheme, as I'm not the world's best painter, and I just wanted to get these guys painted on the table. But no, some really nice figures. I really like the poses. I kind of gone all for all of them having brunette hair, just because it's easy. I just paint them all one colour and get them done. But yeah, I want 2 time consuming. It's just again just a lot of miniatures in one go. It just takes time. Once I was spending 2 hours a night every night for at least a week, just trying to boss through these. Some of you probably thinking that's not a lot of time, but for me it's quite a bit of time. But I've got another 3 units painted really, which I'm quite happy with. I'm hoping to get a game of sharps practice coming up soon, so of which I'm supplying both armies. So now I've got more than enough to run a heavy infantry list, well, 2 heavy infantry lists. So yeah, and then hopefully get these other Zouaves painted up. Yeah, so as always guys, I hope you enjoyed the video, and keep an eye out for any other videos I'll be doing soon. Cheers guys.